Welcome back to another edition of the Fireside Brew Review.
Welcome to the Halloween special.
I got my nephew Derek with me.
Hello.
Today we got a beer from Block 3 Brewing Company. It's the Franken Stout.
The Franken Stout.
We're going to be tasting this beer, trying this food. Let's get started.
Let's go.
It's the Fireside Brew Review. What? The Fireside Brew Review. Good talk. I don't know what to say right now.
Great.
Obviously.
All right, before we get into tasting this beer, I got to show you how we made this. To show you how I made this, we're going to have to go back.
Way back.
Way back.
We gotta go back, way back, see what we did.
So for today's Fireside Brew Review, we're making burnt ends. In keeping with the Halloween theme, we're going to do something a little special to them. So I fired up the Louisiana Grill's pellet grill here, set it to a temperature of 275. Here I got 4 strips of pork belly. I'm just going to cube that up. I'm going to season this up with some TBQ's seasoning. Nice generous amount. There, that looks like it should do it. These are ready for the grill. We're just gonna lay these on the grill here. There we have it. Just make sure there's a little space between each one. We'll close the lid. All right, we're gonna let these go for a couple hours. Check back with you then. All right, this pork belly's been on for a total of 1 hour and 45 minutes. Just gonna do a quick interior temperature check. There, you can see these are just coming along nicely. Fat's rendering out of these. I got an interior temp over 200 degrees there. Over 200 there. 200 there. All right. Next step. Okay, I'm gonna take an aluminum tray here. Put a generous amount of butter. Oh, about a cup of brown sugar. And we'll put some barbecue sauce in there. Here I'm gonna use TBQ's Zesty barbecue sauce. Set that on the grill here. Give it maybe 10 minutes or so. Just melt that down a little bit. Then we'll put everything in. Okay, it's been a few minutes here. Take our kind of melting down here, give it a little bit of a mix. I'd say that's pretty nice. Okay, now that we got all it in there, get a bit of a loose mix here. Try to coat everything. We're gonna let these go another half hour or so back on the grill. Just let everything sit in there nicely and everything just combine together. Now we're gonna put a little Halloween into these burnt ends. Now we're gonna take some of this Halloween candy. Here I got some caramels, all peeled, ready to go. Here I got roughly 3/4 cup of milk. I'm gonna put the caramels into the milk here. And we're gonna set that in the grill. We'll just check in on that periodically, give it a stir. There, I ended up taking it off the pellet grill, putting it back on the stove, just rendering that milk down. And we're gonna come up with a nice creamy sauce here. Well, now that you saw how we made this, let's try this beer.
Oh, there we go.
Now, maybe I have to let this calm down a bit.
My mustache is
It's
falling
very
off.
foamy.
Very foamy.
Well, if your mustache falls off, you can just,
Scroll back.
you won't get All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh.
Surprisingly quite light in the beginning.
Yeah, and then you really kind of get that heavier.
Very smooth, like you want to drink a little more. Then again, yeah, a little bit of bitterness, maybe kind of a dark chocolate maybe flavor.
I was gonna say chocolate. You do get that like dark chocolate
But
to it.
not too sweet. It's
No.
that dark chocolate note. Maybe a bit of coffee note to it as well.
I do get that coffee.
But for a dark
Ooh.
beer,
And it being that smooth, I could
smooth.
I could drink this back.
I did taste this at the brewery, and as soon as I tasted this, and I knew we were going to do something for Halloween, I thought this is a good one for Derek.
Oh, this is perfect.
I figured you'd enjoy this.
No, really good flavor on that.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with this one. The Franken Stout.
The Franken Stout.
Now you got to see what I created here.
Mm-hmm.
See what you think. The pork belly burnt ends to me is just a barbecue, like just a bomb of flavor.
Oh, absolutely. Look at that.
Have you ever had burnt ends before?
I don't think I have.
No? I'm really anxious to see what you think. And then, of course, Halloweened it up here.
And you had, oh yeah. It just melts in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And even the caramel, it's not too like caramelly. It complements it very well.
I say we wash this down with some of this delicious beer.
I agree.
Now it's time for the part everybody knows and loves.
The Sophie scale.
If you don't know what Sophie scale is, I'm sure Derek knows.
I think I know.
Let's explain it. Take a drink and then you think, pick a color, any color. That's the Sophie scale. Okay, got that? Let's do this.
Let's go.
Okay, don't show me. You got it?
I got it.
Ooh. Oh, wow. We
Almost
both-
identical. Look at that. What do you have?
Plum.
Royal purple.
Well, thanks for coming out today, Derek.
Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure.
I really wanted you to try this beer.
And I'm loving it. Oh my gosh. Just how smooth it is.
And anxious for you to try some barbecue here.
Oh,
but-
absolutely. You know, can't pass up a free meal, you know?
Well, we're going to sit back, finish eating this, finish tasting this delicious beer. And if you're out by your local craft brewery, look for a Franken Stout.
Absolutely. Derek recommends. So good it'll make your mustache fall off.
Take it home, bring it in your backyard, find your place, and we'll see you next time.
And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. See you next time on the next Fireside Brew Review.